Hey, what's up, guys? A lot of interesting stuff coming in Galactic Overlord. I'm gonna start doing these little segments where I think I just talk about really stupidly broken shit in that set. The first of them being Mr. Absorb Jar. This is a rare in the OCG. It's something that's immediately going to become secret rare here. There's no doubt in my mind. If it stays rare or maybe goes super, I'm gonna be really surprised, because then that's such easy access to this retardedly broken card. When was the word jar in a card name ever safe? Aside from like the really stupid, shitty, common ones. You got Morphing Jar, you got Cyber Jar, and you have Fiber Jar. Fiber Jar and Cyber Jar are both banned. Morphing Jar is limited. And now we have this thing, which is going straight to the ban list, or it's going to be limited right away. Why? Because it's Heavy Storm. Absorb Jar is Heavy Storm that lets you plus, like a Jar card would. You would just draw a lot. And yeah, it's both you and your opponent, which honestly makes the game even more ridiculous, because now you're just plussing so much off nuking your opponent's back row. And you don't even know what, maybe you have some, I don't know, maybe you set some of those weird things where you plus off it if it gets destroyed face down, who knows. Maybe that shit will start coming into the game with Absorb Jars floating around, because there's no way this isn't going to become a card used in our meta. I don't think it's being used in the OCG yet. Is this even out in the OCG? Galactic Overlord? I think it is. But Jesus Christ, fuck this card. This card is ridiculous. The effect exactly is flip, destroy all set spell and shot cards on the field. Then each player draws cards equal to the number of their cards destroyed by this effect. This turn you cannot set cards. So I guess if you destroy 5 of your back row, you draw 5, and if they had 1, they draw 1. Either way, this is really unhealthy for the game, because it also, it's still acting as a Heavy Storm. So now, what, we're going to have 4 Heavy Storms floating around in the game? 3 of these in Heavy? It's crazy. It's just crazy stuff. And, there's stuff now, aside from, like, Book of Moon, you got, like, stuff like Zenmeister, which can just flip this face down, and you start abusing the effect, and you start drawing through your whole deck. It's like Hyper Librarian and 4-mil Synchrons all over again. It's just stupid, ridiculous plussing that I don't know if this is healthy or not healthy for the game. I can see this being teched into the meta decks that are going on right now and just making them more busted. Wind-ups can easily use this, because Zenmeister can flip it face down, or whatever they have to reset effects. If people still even do that, I do it. So, I mean, you just reset the effect over and over again. Or Inzectors just tear through your whole deck. They don't really need back row. So, if you pop whatever you have set face down, who cares? You're gonna draw into you all these crazy things. What else can use this? This can go in any deck. This is one of those cards. It's like Tour Guide. It's like Duality. You just toss this into a deck, and it works. It's even like Morphing Jar. Although Morphing Jar, I would say you need a lower monster count. But I mean, Jesus Christ, this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. There's no reason for a card this good. I don't think this is going to be too healthy for the game. It's so broken, and if you just look at it and think about it for a second, how this could be very, very bad for the game. I kind of hope it stays a rare. I don't really want another Pot of Duality card or Tour Guide card. I'm kind of sick of that. Or Zen Mains, or whatever was the high price card in Order of Chaos that was secret. I don't think there was. I think it was just a bunch of really pricey cards. It's like, I don't know, yeah, Order of Chaos is like D-Rev. But, I mean, shit. Like, this is just retarded. It's stupid. Like, why? We don't need 4 Heavy Storms. We don't need 4 Heavy Storms. I don't want to deal with another Pot of Duality, Tour Guide, Zen Mains kind of card. It's just annoying. So, I mean, I hope it stays rare or at least goes to super. I can definitely see this going straight to secret, though, because that's what the TCG does with overpowered stuff like this. I mean, if you remember back in Phantom Darkness, Dark Armed was a common in the OCG, and it went straight to secret here. People are going to buy packs, a lot of packs of Galactic Overlord. It's a really good set. Like, it's just a crazy set, and it's got crazy cards like this. It's got the hieroglyph stuff. It's got all kinds of crazy, just scary shit. And this is probably one of the scariest non-archetype cards. Well, actually, I mean, it's part of an archetype, but, I mean, it's not like hieroglyph or whatever, that stuff. This is probably one of the scariest cards in that set, in my opinion. One of, not the, but it's definitely one of the scariest cards in this set, and I'm a bit fearful to see what's going to do to the game. But comment, tell me what you guys think about Absorb Jar, tell me what you guys think it's going to do to the game, what's going to happen with the rarity, if you're going to use it or not, what you'd use it in, specifically. I mean, not just, I mean, obviously, this thing can go in any deck, but, like, what would you run it in? And yeah, that's pretty much it.